So I picked up the Barricade Trail Force HD rear bumper for my 2010 JK Jeep Wrangler. Super nice steel bumper. I mean, this thing is solid. The main reason I had to go to this is because my stock spare tire carrier broke, and I know you're not really supposed to put a 35 on there, but it seemed fine until I backed into a tree twice. That did it in. And then once I took it off, I kind of realized why you shouldn't put a 35, because that thing is very dinky. This thing is solid. So the main thing here is, the main thing with this one is the spare tire carrier is now bumper mounted instead of being mounted to the tailgate. So this can hold a lot more weight. They claim it holds up to a 35, but I think you could easily do a 37. You got plenty of clearance for the bumper, and you have adjustment. This is your handle here to open the tailgate up. It swings out. Let's see how far it goes. Oh, I guess it goes all the way. All right, look at that. So these are your adjustable mounts. You can adjust the depth of it. So I can go 3 slots higher still. I bet you could fit at least a 38 on this thing if you wanted to. They claim it holds a 35, so I think it could easily support a 38. You have a grease fitting here. You pre-grease it before you slide this on, and you have a grease fitting to make sure it stays nice and greased up. So you've got your tow hook mounts right here, one on each side, and it came with the hooks. I just didn't put them on yet because I want to paint them. The bumper here, they don't have an actual tow rating for the bumper, but here you got your tow hitch on here. It did not really have a spot to put my wires for my trailer, but I'll find a way to get that mounted up. I'd say the installation on this bumper, it was fairly simple. It took me a couple hours, and I did have someone help me get the bumper lined up. I used a jack I put a jack right underneath here, jacked it up, had someone help me get a few bolts in, and then I was on my own. So if you're going to be installing this yourself, it's really simple. You got 2 bolts on each side of the bumper, and you've got 4 bolts in the middle. Not sure if you can see those or not. So I loosely started my 2 on the side, and then once I got my 2 bolts on each side loosely secured so that it was holding the bumper in place, I put those 4 in the middle, and I got those snugged up. Then I snugged up the ones on the outer sides and cranked it all down to 40 foot-pounds, because that's what the instructions recommended. So yeah, I really like this bumper. I think it said it weighs about 158 pounds. So between the 158 pounds of the bumper and the spare tire, you can definitely feel the weight difference. So need more power in this thing. And it actually came with these 3 lug nuts. I mean, I had some anyways, but it came with them. So I'd say I'm pretty impressed with the quality of this, and I think it was like 680 bucks. So, you know, it doesn't hurt the bank too bad. You get a nice solid bumper, so I don't have to worry about my spare tire falling off now. Don't have to worry about banging this thing up on the trails because it's made out of steel. So, and then another advantage here is stock bumper came, you know, flush with this here, so I have more clearance for my tires if I'm off-roading. So this tire should not hit this anymore. That's it for the bumper review. Let me know what you guys think of the Barricade Trail Force bumper, and if you're thinking about buying it. I bought this one from Extreme Terrain, and they had it shipped to my house in like 2 days. So I mean, their shipping is pretty quick, especially if you're in the Midwest. I think they have a distribution center somewhere out here, so we must be close by, because they always get my stuff like within like 2 days, even a big freaking bumper. So it came in 2 boxes, and that's about it. Gonna enjoy the beautiful day. Got a barge coming up river here. Curious to see if the waves are going to come up here. We're not too far off from the water here.